Hey everyone, this is Alok. Welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we'll be creating a linked list in Java using class. And the second thing that we'll be doing that we'll be traversing that linked list. And in the next video, we'll be performing two operations, insertion and deletion of the linked list that we are going to make. So that's the agenda for the day. So without wasting much time, let's get started with our work. For creating a linked list, we need nodes and for which we need to create a class. So first of all, we'll be creating a class with the name node. Inside the body of this class, we'll be creating two instance variables. First one is going to be int data. The second one is next. It is the reference to the next node. After this, a constructor with a parameter with an integer parameter d. Inside this constructor, the instance variable data is going to be assigned with the value t. Now our class node has been created. Now we'll be using this class node for creating our linked list. Let's create a class linked list. Inside this linked list class, we'll be defining our main function. Now we are going to create the objects of node class. The objects of this node class are basically the nodes of our linked list. In this linked list program, we'll be creating three objects, means three nodes of the linked list. So our linked list will be having three nodes. So let's do it. First of all, we'll be giving it value 10. If you notice, this is the parameter that we have passed over here. This is the constructor. This is the constructor, and the data would be assigned with the parameter that we pass in it. So the first node would be assigned with the value 10. Now the next node, we are going to assign it with a value 20. Now creating a variable head, it is, uh, it is the head of our linked list, and we are going to assign it with our first node of the linked list, node 1. Now the head would carry a reference to node 2. Node 3 would point to null. So that's how our linked list is prepared. So now the next thing that we'll be doing is to create a traverse function so that we can traverse this linked list. We'll be creating the traverse function inside the linked list class. So in this class, we'll be passing the head of the linked list. Remember, this is the parameter that we have passed in the function traverse. Now we would be defining a temporary variable in which we would be assigning the head of the linked list. creating a while loop for traversing the linked list. This is where the actual traversal of the linked list would be performed. Let's print let's print the data. After each printing statement, the temp variable would be assigned with the next node, and when the linked list would reach to the last node, the this temp.next statement would point towards null. It is because in the last node of our linked list we have assigned null. So this temp variable would be assigned with null. This is the working of the traverse function. Now we need to call this function from our main function. So let's call it. Inside this traverse function we would be passing the head of the linked list. This is our final code. Let's run it. So here is our output. So in this video we learned how to create a linked list and traverse it. In the next video we will be performing insertion and deletion in linked list. Hope you enjoyed this video. See you in the next video.